was overwhelmed in a good way. I didn't expect it to be so grand looking and so beautiful. I was surprised on every level.
The story I hear is that this movie had been kicking around Hollywood since sometime in the late 1970s.
Late 19th century, yes. Late 18th century.
Something like 1,000 directors had their hands on it.
Yeah.
Never got it to the screen. Some people would think, that's a bad omen. This is destined to fail. Why did you want to do it so badly?
Well, I think for all the same reasons a lot of other actresses wanted to do it. It's a great role for anyone to play. She is an amazing human being, was an amazing human being. And just the combination of the singing and the acting, I knew was going to be a really fulfilling challenge.
Time and time again, I've said that I don't care, that I'm immune to gloom, that I'm hard through and through.
Do you think America's ready to shell out $8 for a musical?
Yes. Yes, because this is a good one. They're ready to shell it out for a good one. Yeah. They'll shell out, I don't know how many dollars for a concert, so, and it's a great movie and it's great music, so you kind of like get like two for the price of one.
You just sound like
it's a real bargain.
A comment on the movie poster there. It's two for the price of one. That's it. I'm going to see it again. Let's get away from it.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah,
oh.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Did you think I'd come and do an interview with you without seeing your movie?
Weird things have happened.
Probably.
I get out here when it's hottest. Stand back, you ought to know what you're gonna get in me. Just a little touch of star quality.
People love to make the comparison and say Madonna and Eva Perón are alike in this way. And to be honest, I think a lot of it's overblown.
Alike in what way?
They say, you know, she's tough, she's powerful, she's a strong woman, strong-minded, that sort of thing, which is great. And maybe there are comparisons. But the one that did strike me is that you and she both elicit very strong reactions in people. Not necessarily always good.
Well, for that reason. For all those, because of all those qualities. Tough, strong, independent, ambitious, successful, whatever.
So that being the case, could you identify with the part of her personality or person that had to constantly deal with detractors?
Yeah, absolutely. Against all odds, she achieved something quite amazing. And that, you know, in spite of people, you know, all the naysayers and people, you know, denigrating her name and you know, launching these campaigns to destroy her, she just kept going and just kept going and just kept going. I mean, that's pretty, I mean, obviously I can relate to that to a certain extent.
Now I am a worker, I've suffered the way that you do. I've been unemployed and I've starved and I've hated it too. But I found my salvation in Perón, made the nation. Let him save them as he saved me.
We've known each other now 15 minutes at least. So
yes,
we're like this. We know each other.
Terribly intimate.
If I'm to believe, though, some of the things I read about you, you are a woman in control. So when you pitched yourself for this movie and the director, according to what I've heard...
First of all, what does that mean, I'm a woman in control?
That's a good thing.
Okay, but explain that to the world who's watching this.
That is a good thing, that Madonna is a woman in control. We like that
but
about Madonna.
I'm not a woman in control.
Of course you are. You're in control of your career. You're in control of your life.
I'm not in control of my career. You know, I don't go, you know, just because I make a record doesn't mean everyone's going to buy it or want to listen to it. Or, you know, as far as parts in movies go, I can't go into an office and hit a director over the head and say, you better hire me because I'm controlling the situation. That's not how it works.
You don't think you have more power than most people, especially most women in the entertainment industry? More clout?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't, because, you know, I just don't. I'm sure I don't.
What does this movie do for you?
Well, if it does well, I suppose that I will have more opportunities to be in good movies.
How much pressure do you feel for this to be a financial success? It cost something like $59 million to make. How much of that pressure is on your shoulders?
I don't think a lot of it is on my shoulders because, you know, there's a lot of other elements in this movie. I think it's on everybody's shoulders. It's on Andrew Lloyd Webber's, it's on Alan Parker's, Antonio Banderas. There's a lot of very, very powerful people involved in the movie, and so it's kind of on everybody's shoulder. So if the movie doesn't work, it's not going to necessarily be my fault. People are going to point the finger at me and say, oh, it's because of her.
Don't cry for me all through.
How about the one word that has come up a few times? It's a man's name, Oscar.
Oscar Wilde?
Oscar Wilde. I thought we'd just get off on Oscar for a while. You said a while back that you'd like to be nominated, which is normal. Do you, after seeing the movie completed, do you feel more strongly about that?
Well, I mean, of course. I mean, what actor or actress wouldn't want to be nominated for an Academy Award?
Would you be terribly disappointed if you aren't?
Yeah. I cannot tell a lie. Well, you know, there's like the sleep deprivation factor. Honestly, it just, my day is a lot more frantic. I mean, well, forget about all that stuff. It's made me a much happier person. My daughter is truly the greatest thing I've ever done. You know what I mean? It's, everything else I've done pales in comparison. So, that said, I haven't got one free minute. So, and I'm late for everything and whatever. I mean, my life has really gotten pretty hectic.